Welcome to the tranquil life, a dream of open spaces and honest work. This is where a new chapter begins. Our farm owner, a rugged individual in their 30s, envisioned a life connected to the land, far from city booze. They poured their heart into this dream, cultivating a peaceful existence, surrounded by nature's bounty. But just beyond the rolling hills, a different world existed, one of meticulously manicured lawns and strict regulations. This was the domain of the local HOA, a community governed by rules, both written and unwritten. Karen, ever vigilant, considered herself the guardian of aesthetic consistency, ensuring every blade of grass was in place. One afternoon, her gaze drifted beyond the perfectly trimmed hedges, landing on an unfamiliar sight. The farm, with its natural, untamed beauty, was a stark contrast to her ordered world, and she did not approve. Her first move was direct. Clipboard in hand, she marched towards the farm, ready to enforce her version of order. She confronted the farm owner, citing obscure HOA rules about aesthetic consistency and unapproved livestock. The farmowner.com and collected, politely explained that the farm was outside the HOA's jurisdiction. Karen, undeterred, escalated her tactics. Official-looking letters began to arrive, filled with legal jargon. She took photos, documenting every perceived infraction, from a misplaced hay bale to a wandering chicken. She even attempted to inspect the farm, claiming a right to ensure compliance, despite clear boundaries. Through it all, the farm owner remained calm, firm in their understanding of property rights and jurisdiction. Karen's frustration reached a boiling point. Her usual tactics were failing, and her authority was being ignored. Convinced the farm owner was breaking some law, she made an exasperated phone call, seeking higher intervention. The next day, an unexpected sight shattered the farm's morning peace. A sleek, black SUV approached. The vehicle pulled to a stop, and two figures emerged, dressed in dark suits. This was no ordinary visit. From her house, Karen emerged, a smug look on her face, pointing dramatically towards the farm. The agents approached the farm owner, their demeanor professional, but the situation was undeniably tense. Karen, unable to contain herself, began interjecting loudly, accusing the farm owner of violations and national security threats. She even mentioned agentroll_03.com and composed, turned to the farm owner, requesting proof of ownership and property lines. Without hesitation, the farm owner produced the necessary documents, neatly organized and readily available. Agentroll_03 reviewed the papers carefully, then slowly turned to face Karen, who was practically vibrating with anticipation. The agent explained, in a clear, measured tone, that the farm was indeed outside the HOA's jurisdiction. Furthermore, no federal laws had been broken. The words hung in the air, deflating Karen's smug demeanor. Karen, refusing to accept defeat, attempted to argue, her voice now tinged with desperation. But the agent, with unwavering politeness, firmly dismissed her claims, leaving no room for further debate. As they prepared to leave, the FBI agents shared a subtle, knowing look with the farm owner. A shared understanding passed between them, a silent acknowledgement of the absurdity of the situation. With a final nod, the agents returned to their SUV, leaving Karen standing alone, her grand plan in ruins. The farm owner watched Karen retreat, then shook their head with a wry smile, the tension finally broken. The farm slowly returned to its peaceful idyllic state, the morning's drama fading into memory. Life on the farm continued, a testament to resilience and the simple joy of rural living. But a watchful eye still lingered. A final shot of Karen, peeking over her fence, disgruntled but powerless. This tale reminds us of property rights, community boundaries, and the occasional absurdity of human nature. Sometimes, the greatest battles are fought not with laws, but with common sense and a good sense of humor.